within 30 seconds. Now there is a response instantly from FF. They've taken over the control from B, and they've actually got a frag for it too. Sociable instantly finding Zipan, big scalp to claim, but this is already a quick lean then towards A. Up short we go, and FPX playing pacey. Now this is a change. Normally methodical, slow, cautious, taking their time in every aspect, but here there is a pace to it, there's a quickness to it, there's a fire burning underneath them. Those are already going to be finding one. The aim is so sharp here for FF. These boys are nuts. Now Demasix just left on his own, feeling a little isolated, just wants to join his buddies. And Sushi's gonna let him. Buddies are playing posted up towards our B lobby, B main. And if Demasix is baited into it, it plays so well towards Sociable. He's happy to greet this. That is exactly what he's been made to do.
And finds that first, and it's Demasix as well. Fan now actually has to respect this. You see, he tries to dig Sociable out of that spot, but he had to slip through because Xiao not there to greet him on the other side, and he finds a second as well. Angel falls. Xiao will trade that one back out. Numbers advantage here. Oh, Xiao crisp with it.
Yeah, that timing could have been better. Brasco's in so much trouble. This is a bonus round, sure, but he's actually buying a little bit of time for rotations on this. FPX hit the brakes and actually capitalized well. They found everything they needed. That's a little bit of a...
This wall dropping. It's as if they've got to make a move. Brasco staring down the other side of this wall is Angel. Laris actually in a good spot here, holding both sides. Eventually, at least he's actually going to get flashed up if that paranoia goes through. It's invested to backside instead. Sociable, showstopper up. FPX actually find the entry here. Both of them.
Gotta send it. Actually got Shadow with that. I thought it was right in between the two of them. Wow, okay, fair enough. And now a 1v2. Zipan, what you got for us? Spots out one, can't control it in time. And it will be FF to pick up their first gun round as well now. So
also as well, Laris not even holding this angle here. The one shock dart removes most of that utility away.
Two ultimates invested, and look at the difference. Demasix trying to make some value out of his. The ult from the KJ comes in, so no one can really dissuade this at the moment. He's playing this so well. Sushi is so sick of this. Just dancing around the side. What is that adjustment? The man's a monster.
On it quick enough.
Oh, he's still trying. You can see him just trudging through it, trying to make his way to where they need to be. And keep in mind that Fireflux were holding back a little. They only committed that KJ to this. They're playing the time, and there's the spot towards main. It is jump peak though, so Xiao gets to keep his life, but it's Demasix to do well. Sociable's down, and that is a huge scalp to claim considering. Laris did still find Angels, so we are into a 3v3, but it's the next steps towards the site that are the hardest. You need that next pick, and no one's offering anything up. A little isolated on site. Brasco, balls of steel, just jumps across. This guy does not care. They know exactly what the plan is. If you sit too passive, they're going to challenge. Getting it to halfway is big. Demasix does well from short. Xiao denies the defuse. And now the 1v1. Xiao up against Laures. The smoke's there. The defuse comes in. He can't deny it. Another big round comes in for Fireflux. Okay, the wall's good. That's going to at least keep one back. Oh no, here we go. This is where the problems begin. Ult gets popped. Angel gonna be held back, but that's not the biggest problem yet. Now look at the back of the side. We still have Sushi back here, so he's gonna try and swing on this. Gets the timing right to at least deny Demasix a freebie, but it will be traded in effectively by Zipan. So now already the spike's on the way towards the site. You have a really, really strong setup from FPX. So if this goes astray, I don't know what to say.
Yeah. Fireflux try and handle this, whether or not they're even going to try and force the issue here. Shock dart going to do a lot of damage. Demasix with a spray. Find one blindly through the smoke.
One enemy
Ocean will respond with one. Demasix spots out Brasco, and FPX finally
Let's put it this way, right? Ascent, 80% win rate, decent amount played. Demasix, oh, he actually wins that. Amazing work from Demasix. I'll come back to that point, because the trade-out's pretty good, actually. I think he got more value than I expected from that. And now FPX have to re-clear this corner. Lurzy's still there! He's still alive! What is this? What is this? 3 kills back-to-back after a trade on this. FPX are in shambles. Absolute shambles. What does Xiao do with this, man? Okay. Okay, that's one. And he knows there's another.
10 seconds left.
He's got to hold back the flood, and he's just got his hands to do so. Great work to the follow-up. He's made this somewhat possible. It's not super likely. The spike just about going down. And now Angel called upon. Roll back the years, Angel. Let's see what you can do here. The man is a legend in his own right, but this is not an easy scenario. Tries to pick himself the most winnable condition. He knew where they were off the back of Xiao's contact, but now he's got no idea. Timing's been lost. Utility has been utilized already by FF. First seen, not clean. He needed that one and he doesn't get it. FF continue to power forward. Oh, dearie me. We have clearly incredibly good aim. The composure and the pressure can kind of almost spur them forward. But the amount of times you've seen players like Lurzi right now finding two out of nowhere, and they find the pacing just right. They hit the brakes when they need to. You saw it in that previous round just then. They let them get that spike plant. They played the retake so well. Even though they were a player up, they don't overextend. Lara is now clearing back towards middle. Only sees one, doesn't see the close player. That could be an issue. No, he predicts Shadow, but Shadow still wins it. So now already a bit of a brutal battle towards middle, and they're all going to be dazed and confused. Shadow wants to deny, but the slow hinders all the progress he wanted to make, but they leap back out. Welcome to Turkish players. The aggression, imperfect timing, and Angel's made a meal of it. Now they're close. Now they're right next to him. Now he's lost maybe that second of timing, and he's tucked towards the side. He can't take away from this now. He has to stay on this.
Spawn Braska already closed the distance here, and it's not even going to matter. Angel gets shut down, and Flux will close out to greet them.
I'm looking at that lurk up middle, which actually could be huge if the timing's right. The pinch comes in. The timing on the flash is perfect for Demasik, but the trades come out. It's Angel to make his presence noted. There's that play up short, but it's too late to make the impact that they needed.
Seems the rest of them, too. Oh. You gotta destroy that dude. Oh. You gotta deal with it. I'm sure the rest of Flux was just avoiding that. Didn't want to get pinged as well, but...
There, 30 seconds left.
Offered up. The sacrificial lamb. Brasco actually... No, he won't catch Xiao. Xiao already on backside.
Oh, this is lacking that pace to it.
Yeah.
FF just looking a little individual here. Yeah, they win towards the backside, but... It's still a 2v4, and that would need a lot of mistakes from FPX, and it's not going to happen. FPX kept everything they needed in the right place, and they managed to convert. And actually, obviously, very well needed. I was going to say maybe short. Yeah, it's been a problem with Angel being a nuisance there, and I guess Demasik, but it's Zipan this time to take the title. Finding two as they try to push towards A, instantly quelling the approach, and yeah, Sushi might give it a try, but it doesn't matter. Sushi is dead, he's gone. Spike's under control, and Zipan just sits here. He can sit here because by the time they have to clear everything back, he's been such a problem, and he refuses to go down. A massive amount of impact for Zipan that round as Sociable, your last man standing, yeah, finally gets a spike, but you got 45 seconds, no information, and 4 to find.
See how many he can find. I mean, other than the judge, but the showstopper online makes me believe it's going to be the intention here. Sushni finds one Zipan in response. Look at this. Elsewhere, they do get themselves onto A side. Brasco will find Zipan as well, and Flux with a decent opportunity here to set up. Hunter's Fury available.
First time.
And the showstopper still. As well as the res.
First time they've had a man advantage, a safe spike plant. This is the first round that's looked good. Xiao, Shadow, and Angel, the three to try and work it out. You can see Angel trying to check the timing towards middle, see if anyone's trying to build behind, but they're not. There's two towards site, two towards main, and the crossfire is good. Now here comes the utility. Look at the absolute wave of it, just crashing towards the site. A 1-for-1 trade out, but Lurzi's still there. He's gotten two with this one, and it's just down to Xiao. In the 1v3, the timing is dwindling, and I don't think there's anything Xiao can do, and he knows it. Time to back away. FF finally!
Off the rip.
Almost right off the rip. Yeah, that's a huge pick to be making. Angel, does he commit to the TP? It looks like he's going to stick himself around. Demasik with the mad play out, tries to find some facts, find something. He really didn't find too much. A little bit of info garnered, but touching... not necessarily straws, but whatever they're given. Demasik's timing, I thought he had it. He thought he had a second to breathe. He doesn't. Sushni is right there. Finds Demasik, and now it's go time. FF gonna lean off the back of this. There's a player at the back of Gen, doesn't matter. Lurzy's impact. This guy is so sharp. Angel, the timing could not have been better for Sushni as well. Comes around the corner, crests it just perfectly. And Shao is left just saying, this is done for. I'll back away. I can't do much about this one. There it is. Lauris clears it up. FF coming alive. They found the pacing. They quickly denied. There's the trade out. There's the trade out. And Shao back of the site now. Has to dig his heels in because he's just lost his comrade beside him, but he actually does find Lurzy. That's great from Shao. Another! Shao bails him out with 3, just with the backs into the wall. And Sociable, your last one alive here. Oh my word, Sociable, you animal! He's made it into a 1v2. He's got 27 seconds. It ain't much. The spike is stuck on that B side. He has to go towards it. And there's no subtlety to this now. They've heard those steps. He can't bide his time. Tries to clear that very common corner. Skips in towards the side. One close, one backside, 10 seconds. He can't do it, Shao. If they want to continue this way, they have to break it. And actually, that's a huge pick. Demasic's gone down. Now there's problems starting to mount. They have to invest towards this. 50 seconds, though. Do they commit? They see another. Zipan now noted. Zipan now tested, but he passes. Finds one. Angel's got his back. Gets down a second. It's a 3v2. Brasco is low HP, and Angel holds his ground. Keeping FPX in this one, as Brasco, the brilliance from before, can't surely come through again. 2 players so close.
Now FPX in total control. They actually have recon tag. Are they going to spam him out? They do.
That look towards B's not really paid off much here, but Demasik gets caught. Lurzy's caught Demasik, but where's that next step going to come from? Ori Lara's going to try and clear towards the back of the site, but this time the adjustment's made. One towards stairs, one towards the boxes. And Shao ducks his head down, allows Shadow to take contact. Shao and Shadow in combination looking so sharp, so deadly. It's 12-12. This one ain't over. I do still think, though, it's hard to pick yourself up after having a hard half and be the aggressor like they were, but Sociable still does it. The guy finds that magic no matter what. And now he's going to be left on his own, just fine, posted up on short. He has the support coming in from Tree, if needed. Maybe he doesn't need it. Sprays it. He knows it so well. He read Demasik again and again. It's so easy for him. And that time he gets caught. Shadow!
Excuse me?
Come off it. You land stuff like that and then you lose out. Wild.
That is...
Enemy tag.
That's blooper material right there. For Sociable to find the first, and then for 2 players to fall to that. Shadow's one off the Rolling Thunder now. See here, and FPX happy to now slow this round down.
Oh, yeah.
40 seconds remain. Looks like B is the plan. 2 members of Fireflux, though. Look at them. They've dug their heels in. All the way in backside, and they can do this because of the investment of the Killjoy utility on A. You can play deep, and actually this runs the clock down.
Yeah, it does, because they have to clear sight like there's players up close. FPX don't know everything. They're trying to just clear this out. You can see him go, and now here we go. Already Brasco's found Shadow, and now look at the time. 10 seconds left. Brasco's got another. Set up, teed up, knocks him down with Laurez. Percy smoking out towards CT. Brasco working forward at Shao at the back of the site, though. And it's Angel to find Sociable this time. And again, this seems like this back and forth, this unrelenting trade out between these two. My, the UI's having a day. Angel stuck towards CT. Shadow wants to try and support this. He's feeling that pressure mounting towards that side, but it is Lurzy up there, and he's not going to be removed just yet. Angel, perfect combination. Try and drag the attention. Laris does get a trade, but it is going to be dwindling forces here. You can see them just sandwiched into this tight little space, 2 of them on the other side. FPX just need to sit back and hold these complementary angles, which is exactly what they're doing. Shao to find Laris, leaving just Lurzy alive. A 1v4 gets Demasik. Needs more. Needs a spike. 35 seconds to do so. It ain't easy. A little bit of utility in 10.
30 seconds left.
No one presenting an opportunity. Everyone's playing extremely patient. Gets a spike. And the time he bought then does cause the Sage to fall away. Now he's got a 1v2 on the site. Smoke goes down and he gives himself at least the cross out. 13 seconds. The time's going to go from him. He's got 10 seconds. Does hit the fake. He needs the pick. Now Shao says no. To imply to drag their attention this way to cause those rotations. They could depend a little bit on the Killjoy utility that is dedicated towards B. Maybe lean the additional player here, but Lurzy wants the information, and it looks like Angel's lost that patience.
See, that's the Angel will punish him for just that. Now all but a formality. FPX entry towards site. Zipan finds Sushni. Just down to Loris. 1v5. Shadow down to 54 HP. Angel tagged up, but a tall order would be the understatement of the century. And a flawless round from FPX. Creating some space on shore now. Demasic called upon. The paranoia going to keep him in position for the time being. Sociable slips the net. Can he find Angel? Angel actually finds him.
Angel in the first half wouldn't have won that fight, but he does now. He's come alive, he's found the form that he needs, and maybe FPX have found just enough to start closing this one out. Maybe. At this point, there's still players up against them. Laraz, Sushni, and Brasco make it just two of them. Laraz and Brasco in a 2v4. And FPX hold the line, they hold all the cards, and look at this, FF are just stuck.
Nowhere to go. Angel will find another. Brasco falls. Shadow.
So he's getting information, but FPX is just powering through. It looks like utilizing that sky to just kind of at least clear close. Demasic takes the cross, but actually doesn't get out from it. Sociable, a great first start here, and we have to wait to see the follow-up. What's the rest of this going to look like now? Ooh, weird plant. Okay, Spike is down though. And Shadow, he's been given a bit of an interesting gateway. Angel's been outdone, and actually Flux with a great response so far. Shao needs a bailout and he gets it. Two big frags, but that spike plant, he can't get near it yet. Has to respect the nade coming through, and Sociable doing what he needs to. The guy is good at this. 12 this hit, 35 seconds now, and of course the rotations are there, but so is the TP. And now suddenly, who is that sober? It's Laraz. The timing's great. Oh, couldn't quite get that second. Labored on the spray, but he did at least get one. It's the 3v3 now. Spike's en route, gonna go down, and look at the purchase between these two.
Cheers. Angel gonna get some early information. On the back of that, Brasco just out of heaven. Zipan unnoted just yet, and he will actually punish that.
Last player standing.
To just Lurzy and Sushni, and Lurzy, last man standing. FPX have answered back in this round. Say odds stacked against Lurzy here. The smoke will go down. Try and just tap this out, but won't even go for the half yet. Try and just make it costly, but FPX will recover. Around halfway progress to their ultimates. Sociable actually opens things up here. Shadow good for the trade. And with that res, heavily favors FPX, but you can see here, Fireflux not afraid to stack bodies.
You will not kill my ally.
Trying to prevent the res from coming through, and they actually will. They'll punish it. What is that? Loris and Lurzy go huge.
That's the spark. That's the fire I want to see from these boys. I think they've got it in them. A little bit more like that, and you've got a game on your hands here. FPX being reminded of that first half that just completely was ripped away from them in map 1. But it's still Shao. It's still Angel. Little bits of utility, but what do they have to play with in this? Look how swarmed that spike is. Players everywhere. Brasco over towards being in the TP itself. Shao trying to clear back through. Keep in mind the amount of utility. They have a fair bit to work with. And they're utilizing it now already. Angel gonna get found by Brasco, and it's Shao left in a 1v4. And that positioning towards Shao was just perfect. Shao knows that his days are numbered. He just wants to try and maybe do something. Sushni at the back of the site now needs to do a lot of work here. Gonna spot one, that's a good one. That's a pickup. You'll take that every day of the week. He does have Lurzy there with him. Wall goes down so he can spot the cross. Flash goes deep. Gets a fair fight towards Zip. Amber loses out. Sushni's still alive. I don't know how. What? Oh, I thought he had another. I thought there could have been another, but no. But Lara is the timing ahead of this. Turns the flash, eats it. I'm like, what? Just tap it away. Blind. Completely blind. Sent down, but Sushi's still alive. He's found a little bit of peace and quiet in all the mayhem. He's gonna strike now. Good timing on that, but there's a trade out for Zip, and it's still dangerous, and maybe a little overconfident from Laraz there. Punishment from Shao. Lurzy leans in, doesn't matter. FPX are punishing every one of these confident peaks.
Brasco now. From elbow. find anything else. It's going to make it difficult as I say that. Shadow, the Rolling Thunder's going to get invested here. He's got a fighting chance of this. Shao going to back up towards Garden. Unnoted. He will find it.
I mean, Link on a judge did pretty well.
Yeah.
Oh, I love this piece. Look at that. I could watch that all day long. The amount of utility invested just to allow that to happen, but Chao's going to try and be proactive, but this could be a problem. Yeah, on the corner, Lurzy predicts it so well. Gets the timing just right, and that judge just eats Shao alive, but now the sight hit. How's that going for the FPX side? Not so hot. They've been halted on every angle, but Angel with a connection towards Laurez. The HP, he's left on 11. It ain't much. Headies are all that he can bank on here.
See whether or not Fireflux will even offer another.
Spike retrieved.
20 seconds on that heal coming back. Fault line actually going to catch Zipan. Angel with 11 HP. Try and find something left in here, but Sociable will find his third instead.
Not necessarily a one and done. You can see the jump peak there, just resetting the movement nice and quickly. Lurzy good for one and no trade. That's surprising, and actually gets to get away with his life.
That's insane. Again, Zipan can't really swing on that, but gets out of dodge. Sociable unnoted just yet. We'll find the first, and that's the spike with Shadow there and Angel to respond.
Unimportant.
Bring it down, but a 3v2 now in favor of Fireflux. With the spike planted. But Shao and Angel can get done here. It doesn't look like they're going to play this aggressively.
Where is everyone hiding?
That's going to throw a spanner into the works, isn't it? Shao now trying to stay a little mobile, move out of position to maybe give himself a chance on this fight, and it does play an Angel.
No way.
The crossfire holds. This is going to be on Brasco to pull out something of a miracle now.
One of my ranked games
Sky,
right there.
heal. Someone? But Sociable finds Zipan, but at what cost? HP's looking a little lower. Angel, I think, just popped. Did he pop the ult then? It looks like he did, and he's going to get knocked, not completely out of it. But keep in mind it's now a 2v2. Sociable's HP is super low. He's got his ult if there's a chance. But look at the time. Look at the HP. It's all falling. Oh, no way. Sociable's still got Demasic. It's still game on, but his time is going to start going away from him. Sociable's going to have to back away from this, except that he can't change the outcome. It was quite close, actually, at the end there. A couple of Omen's position will have to fall away. Zipan now going to start building up. He now knows he's in danger. There it is. Good one from Zipan. How did he get that one? Laurazo with a quick reply, and it's always being answered every single round, back and forth. But look at the state of what FPX are left with. It's just two. But maybe those two can do something here, because Zipan, I thought he had a second. Laura's outdoes him. It ain't over yet as Shao in a 1v3, 13 seconds, but the flank comes in, and all hopes are denied.
Fireflux freeze for a moment. You're ready to swing on the back of that, and he will actually find that. Second evades him, and Fireflux find the trade.
Okay, let's look at the current positions. It's so close by. Look at these two. They are just brute force next to each other. Barely separated by a corner. Zipan does find the captain here. Going to take him down, but now the TP taken, but not all have taken the TP. Just one now, two. Laura is trying to linger a little longer just to see if he could maybe pull some of the attention. You can see Angel considering a rotation, but they've not fallen for this, and Zipan might have just uncovered the secret. They're wrapping back around off the back of the information from Demasic. This is very well handled by FPX, keeping the information in the right places. Shadow set up for success, and Zipan's got his back. Exploring towards Hookah. Hasn't committed yet, though. Just kind of taking his time by it. There is Shadow on long still, but that's about it. But they're actually facing this FPX Angel. What? Two huge frags back to back, and that's a problem now. FPX winning this round was not what it's meant to be like. This was meant to be the one on the board for FF. They had the rifles coming out, they had it all, and then Angel takes a mad fight, finds two with a sheriff, and then just fades away into the smoke.
It's just crazy. Crazy to see. Ushni and Lurzy left looking for an answer. Any response at all in this round now.
30 seconds left.
Zipan will spot a knee out of place. Spam comes through the smoke. FPX just holding strong. If I say that, Shao will fall. Only a one-man advantage here.
If they get Angel,
10 seconds left.
game on.
One enemy
They don't get
remaining.
Angel. Angel's got that feeling right now. Zipan closes down the round, and
And
that's
the neural theft. Fireflux looking to pile on the pressure. The showstopper as well. Look at all this space. Shadow isolated in elbow, but the showstopper doesn't find him.
I don't know how he's alive, but he is. He lives to fight another day to find that next breath, but the site's taken. That has to be respected. With Angel gone, who's been the gatekeeper of this, they can't do much about it. Flash goes in. He's got a second to follow. Xiao's going to take up that position. He knows that there was trouble. Flash goes again. He's blind, but Xiao isn't sitting. Anti-Flash!
Oh my God.
Eats 3 alive. Lurzi, Sushni, Brasco, all dead and buried, put to bed. Zipan lines him up and knocks him down. FPX, what an answer. Broken away at by FPX, but already there's the Hunter's Fury going to come through. Sushni is, he was just ahead of it, kind of forced over, and look at it. Isolated individual pieces being pulled apart. Sociable is doing everything he can, though, to try and keep this together for FF. And he's done so well, but he's brought it to a 3v2. Angel is on the ground for now, on the knees. Has to respect it. Spike gonna go down as Shadow and Demasik. Where is Demasik in this? Of course he's flanking. Where else would he be? Around the back here, but the wall still has a piece of it in place, so gonna keep them slightly safe from it. Attention still being drawn, but Demasik draws blood. That's big towards Brasco and Nade and the Boombot to follow, and FPX are undoing them. Lurzi! He can't do anything. He had to take the fight. He loses his life, and FPX will make it to 12 on the board.
It looked like a fast piece towards A, at least initially. Lurzi, TP across. Xiao finds the second. Sociable. Now Lurzi got to find something. It's Loris, actually, instead, so... Entry gained. How do FPX respond?
Spike planted.
Well, it starts with what looks like Lamb's control. Demasik just flies on in. And we look at what it comes down to. The 3 that stand. Laura's Lurzi and Sushni still alive. Demasik just doesn't care. He's just carrying on. And look at the flank.
What?
Found. Laura's gives them a lifeline, but it is a lifeline and it ain't much. Barely alive, but he's still fighting. He's still doing everything he can. And he gives them one more shot at this. Go again. This is it. And Sociable still being the first man forward. Weighing heavily on his shoulders now. He can't get it. Angel's denied him, and he's been good at finding that. Laura's, though, has picked up the mantle. Picked up where his buddy left off. Seekers go in. Tries to deal with one. Does. Still 2 more heading on through. They know the positions now, but there's the captain. There's the IGL finding Angel. And now Shadow trying to play back in through on Lamps. There's 2 players here on the other side. They want these fights, but it's a 3v3, and the spike is not down. So the time is yet to be favorable to FF, but they want further fights. They're still trying to lean forward, and it all goes wrong. Falling to pieces for FF, but the victory for FPX. After a solid half, they close out, and they do exactly as asked.